just like yesterday. So in a game of pool, the 1 kilogram cue ball with a velocity of 2 meters per second hits another 2 kilogram ball that was at rest after the collision. If the cue ball stays at rest, what's the velocity of the 2 kilogram ball? We're going to draw a grade diagram for this. So first off, I've got my cue ball. It's here. It weighs 1 kilogram. And it's moving with a velocity of 2 meters per second. And that's going to hit another, so it's actually going to be a 2 kilogram ball over here. This is 2 kilograms. And it's at rest. So if it's at rest, what's its speed?
0.
Yeah, 0 meters per second. Awesome. Alright, so after, this is where we find out what's moving, what's not moving. This is a very important part about this because this will make our life easier over here. So after the collision, if the cue ball stays at rest, what's the velocity of the 2 kilogram ball? So, and I'm going to write down Q right under this. So we remember that this is the cue ball. Okay, and we'll just make that object 1 because this is the first one. And so I'll draw my cue ball again over here, which still has a mass of 1 kilogram. I'll write Q under it. And if it's at rest, what's its velocity? 0 meters per second. Okay? And then that hits the other ball. And this is elastic, so they're not stuck together, so I'm going to draw it over here. And we don't know how fast, we're going to write question mark, meters per second. We don't know how fast that's going. What's the mass of this second ball? It says, what is the velocity of the 2 kilogram ball? So this is the 2 kilogram. Okay, there's one more step that we're adding on to what we did yesterday. So let's fill out the before and after here of object 1 and object 2. So we know all the befores. Object 1 has a mass of 1 kilogram, so we'll write that down. 1 kilogram. Its velocity was 2 meters per second. 2 meters per second. Okay. Object 2 was at rest, so it had first off, a mass of 2 kilograms. Mass of 2 kilograms. It was at rest, so the velocity is 0 meters per second. Okay. Now we go to after. We're done with the before. We'll draw a line here so that we're not like, what's before and what's after? Okay. So the first ball, my cue ball, which I'm going to write right beneath it, still has a mass of 1 kilogram, right? This didn't lose weight in the process of moving. Velocity is still 0 meters per second. Okay, object 2, I don't know its velocity. I know its mass though. It has a mass of 2 kilograms still, because this did not gain or lose any weight. Velocity I don't know, so I'm going to write a question mark there. Alright, here comes the fun part. So we're going to write our equation. So m1 v1 plus, in parentheses, m2 v2 in parentheses equals m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Same exact equation. Alright, my first mass and velocity are right here. So 1 kilogram and 2 meters per second. So 1 kilogram times 2 meters per second plus my second mass and velocity, 2 kilograms, 0 meters per second. So 2 kilograms times 0 meters per second. This is going to get much easier real fast once we get rid of these zeros. Okay, after the first ball is at rest after it hits. So that's still has a mass of 1 kilogram, but it's going 0 meters per second. And then plus, we now have to find object 2, so m2 v2. So m2 I know is 2 kilograms. Okay, and my velocity of the second one I don't know, so I'm going to write v2 in there. Okay, it looks really intense. It's really easy. Okay, so first off, 1 times 2 gives me, and it's 1 kilogram times 2 meters per second. So I'm going to get 1 kilogram meter per second. There's a multiplication sign between them. Oh, 1 times 2. Oh my gosh. Yep, 2. 2 kilogram meters per second. I was testing you when you passed. 2 kilogram meters per second. 2 kilograms times 0 meters per second. What am I going to have there? 0. I'm not even going to write anything there because I don't want to muddy. This is already long enough. I'm not going to write anything there. So this cancels out into nothing. So now we've got our equal sign. Our object 1 kilogram 0 meters per second. What does that give me? 0. Okay. 2 kilograms plus V2. I don't know that, so I'm going to write down 2 kilograms. Okay, plus V2. Oh, I'm sorry, that should be times. There's no reason that there's a plus sign there. Okay? Alright. Easy. You've done this a million times now. Okay? So, 2 kilograms, V2. I'm going to rewrite this over here, exactly what I have down here. So, and I'll draw a line to separate these out. So, 2 kilogram meters per second equals 2 kilograms times V2. Okay, how do I get V2 by itself? Divide both sides by, yeah, it's not just 2, but 2 kilograms. Okay, 2 kilograms divided by 2 kilograms. Okay, and I do that because I'm going to cancel out units as well as numbers. So, 2 and 2 here cancel out. Goodbye. Okay, kilograms and kilograms also cancel out. So all I'm left with on this side is V2 equals. And then my kilograms cancel out here. And again, so 2 divided by 2, I'm not going to cancel this out because I'll have nothing left, but 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And then the only units I have left there are meters per second, which fits because I'm looking for a velocity. So then I'm going to rewrite my answer with units over here so it's not crazy crowded. And so my V2 equals 1 meter per second. And it's important because it was a 1 kilogram ball going 2 meters per second, but it hit a heavier ball. It hit a 2 kilogram ball. And so that ball leaves with a velocity of 1 meter per second. So a lighter ball hits harder, but the heavier ball is going to move slower. Same amount of momentum. It's equal. All right? Okay, that's it.